So we recently got a bunch of new characters, and if you watch the previous videos, you know which ones we got. So we got Nidia, Garcia, and Ayishah. Uh, Today, as you saw on the title, we're going to be building Ayishah. And now, I did get Ayishah, as you saw in the previous video, but then I did one more temple. And I actually have the recording. I'll put it up. I got a second copy, so now I can make her 2-star. But either way, I'm not sure exactly what would be the best top point for her. I mean, 5-star seems very interesting, and if you are using her for PvP, I guess 5-star is really good for you for PvP. I mean, she's one of the top support DPS characters for PvP. And of course, this is if you follow the rules from most servers, right? Either way, let's get to building her. Let's get her to level 60. Let's get her to level 60. Here we go. Alright, so she's level 60. She comes with leg slam. It's actually good to have a knockback sometimes, you know, with another extra character. That's very good. Let's go over the skills, right? Do we have enough for... I guess we do. Okay. Alright. Okay, so, let's go to rank 1. Let's see. So we have Pure Radiance, which is a single target attack. And then Pledge. Okay, that sounds okay, but I don't think we'll be using this. I think Legacy of Commerce when ally in battles defeated, recover. Okay, hear me out. I don't think any of these skills make the bar, right? So, in my opinion, you take the HP. You take the more HP for her, or you can go with the defense. It's really up to you. In my case, I think I want more HP for her because it's gonna have a stack. But again, I don't think any of these are going to make the bar. So we're gonna take the HP here. Which is okay. You can also take that if you want more defense, because of course she's a defender, maybe the defense will help. Let's go to rank 3 anyway. So Dawn Moonrise versus Moonlight Shadow. So let's see. Instant selects one location in cross-shape range of the character and charges to that location and deals 60% AoE damage to targets within 1 tile radius, inflicting vulnerable 2 and disarm. What is disarm? It's a debuff, control, disrupt. The carry cannot use basic attacks or class. Oh, basically they can do nothing. Only gear skills. That's good. When defeating a target, reform synergy cost and CD. Okay. Alright, I already think this is going to be the pick, but let's look at this. Moonlight Shadow teleports to the target. This is an instant skill. Are they both instant? Yeah, they're both instant. So interesting. Both the target and the character gain damage reduction 2, healing received 2. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of buffs. And what is Moonlight Shadow? When hunted, she has 70% damage taken by the plus target. When reduced damage taken. Ooh, okay. I think this is got Castalia here because this will be useful in PvP. I will take Dawn Moon. I think this is the best skill here, but this also is a Castalia. The only thing I don't like about this is 5-turn cooldown, so it's very long. But anyway, let's click this. Let's go into the next one. Ooh, okay. I want to talk about this now. So, you have 2 possible options. You have counterattack and Shape of Full Moon. This is the more defensive option. This is a counterattack more. But I think regardless that you should take the Shape of Full Moon because this will make her more tanky overall. And she can block magic attack and AoE attacks with this. So she's not always going to be in range for the counterattack. So that's why I say regardless of the build you pick, I say you take Shape of Full Moon. So that's what I'm going to take. Now, just know that she has 2 possible builds. She has a counterattack build, right? If you're using a counterattack build, you might want to pick this up, right? Because we have other skills that wait, where did we go? Whoop. Okay, there we go. H is back. Okay, let's go to rank 7. Alright, so we have Moonlight Hills. Okay, this is not bad. I don't think it'll make the bad. And then we have Dawn Moon. I think this is Dawn Moon will be the pick here, because when actively attacking in healthy state increases damage dealt, but that's not the important part. An active attack reduces CD all class skills by 1, and the CD reduce effect can be triggered up to 1 time per round. So I think you pick this if you're going DPS build, and that's what I'm gonna do here. Now I could say there is a case for this if you want to buff your allies and also have some extra damage reduction. This both of course requires you to be healthy, which is kind of, I don't know how often that's gonna be, but we'll see. And here it's just a choice. I'm going with favorite attack just to get the more HP. The other one is not bad, but I prefer this. Have some, if she's going to basic attack, and especially if you're going counter attack, which I'm gonna show here on rank 11. So rank 11. Okay, I am taking Dawn Moon Watson because I want her more to be a DPS going in and out and stuff. But Lunar Shadow, which increases max strike back range by 2, so she's gonna be able to strike from anybody that attacks you within 3 tiles, which is great. So sort of like a Pamina. This is great. I might use her like this at some point in Spencer Castalio, it depends. But I really like this, the Lunar Shadow counter attack. But I ain't going offensive because I'm not doing that much PvP at the moment. So, and I probably use it just for PvE basis, which is great. We're going with this. But again, you combine Lunar Shadow with other things, and you have a defender version of Pamina basically. But you combine all the things, which is great. But we're not going to get that. Let's see. Does she have anything important here? When the character has less than 2 debuffs, damaging. We have. I'll put one. Not to leave it empty. Alright. Crit just to lower level. Alright. Alright. Let's see what makes a bar. Of course, your basic attack, whichever you choose. The reaction. This is not going to make the bar. We're going to put Dawn Moon. We are going to put Dawn Moon Waxing. Actually, let's put the other skill first. What is it? This one. Moonrise. And then Dawn Moon Waxing. Now, of course, if you spend the Castalia, there are times that you can use this. Because this is separate from her tray with the pledge. So that could be, but I'm going more offensive, so that's what I want. Alright. Let's go into the weapon. I guess I could give her this, right? I could give her this, right? Will it work? Because she does magical damage, right? Physical damage there is considered magical damage. So yeah, I could get her down light, actually. Because all her attacks is going to convert to magical anyway. Maybe this is a choice. It is free, but I also have her weapon here. Yeah. I mean, it depends. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put down light because it's 5-star, right? And I have it there. I think she's gonna do more damage with this, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because it's considered. I got it tested though, but based on this, physical damage there is considered magical damage, and this is doing, you know, she's doing AOE damage with all her skills. Yeah, all right, we'll see. But again, you can always go. I think this, if you have it higher, would be better, right? Because this will increase defense, right? But if you don't have it, you can also go with Guardian's Will, right? Of course, if you're going with Guardian's Will, you're going to need to put Shield of Justice too, right? So that she has more things. Yeah, I think those are it for her. I'm gonna keep this for now. I might change to her actual weapon at some point, or give her one of these for better stuff. All right. Anyway, in terms of weapons and stuff, yeah, there's no many else I could do. I could get her Deceptive Shadow. Actually, I will give her Deceptive Shadow, actually. So she cannot be bound, and she can just move around all the time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give her Deceptive Shadow. But the other options is the usual suspects. You get Shield of Justice. You can also give her Origin Hourglass if you want her to do more damage. I guess if you're going counterattack, you can give her Crystal Burst Armor. Alright. There is also Maverick's Club. That is not a bad choice. For the Resonance, we're going to do the Soran 1 as usual. I'm going to put it now. Now for these, I mean, we could go AoE damage. Alright. We could go AoE damage. Or we could go the Fool. So we might go Magician. Now, let's see, do I have any... I might have a good physical magician, actually. There we go. I'll give her this. So I want her to attack. I'll give her magician for now, but we can also make her more tanky and give her something else. We can give her the Hermit, if anything. I'll go with magician, because again, I'm building her more towards PvE. And yeah, that's what I think. No, I'll make her 2-star at some point, right? Just to do stuff, but no, I want to test first. But either way, let me know your thoughts on this. Did I build her correctly or not? And I'll see you in the next one.